What's up, guys? I hope you're well. Today, we're checking out Fred Dibnah, How to Prepare for Divorce Settlement. Whew, I'm happy I never went through a divorce. Almost got married once. Never through a divorce. Let's get into it, shall we?
Well, on their arrival back from Greece, they like informed me that, they want a divorce, and sort of they don't like the world of steam engines and factory chimneys. I don't know why, because the bloody chimneys have kept us alive for 18 years, and life really at this moment in time, well, it had got to a stage where we, could more or less semi-retired, like now it looks as though I've got to get a mortgage and work for another 18 years, to buy Allison an house and fix her up in the style that, she's become accustomed to.
Poor guy. I mean, he was about to retire, and she's like, yeah, I want a divorce. Someone didn't like him around the house.
I know I remember not so long ago when I was voted, the happiest married man in the traction engine club, in our traction engine club. Well, that bridge near
that thing is so gorgeous. Oh, I love it.
Aye. Bloody great cornfield there, and the bastard were on fire, it were burning, yeah. And we were in pub having a pint, and he come running up road, and we all run back with bloody jackets on it, put it out, or else we'd have got done for destroying the cornfield. They'd have had it, burned it all. Yeah, all right. Well, pull mattress off shelf and put it on top of the truck.
Fred, put washing up bowl under, be all right?
They're all wet.
Are they?
Yeah.
Bad?
Yeah. Well,
Not be that bad, will it? Just leave the bucket there till it stops dripping.
well, there's two drips. There's one straight on the big bed and on the camp
Oh,
bed.
what about that bucket there? No, it don't leak.
All right. I was just thinking how dirty it was to go.
Oh, it'll be all right. Well, it's better dirty than wet, isn't it?
The only way,
true.
Fred, you can find out where your caravan roof leaks when
Right
it rains.
over my bloody bed it is. Not fur.
Well, it depends which side you're on the missus, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, she sleeps on her own on the floor.
That's funny. Oh, that's
You see,
so
Allison,
cool.
I think she wants like the modern world, of discos and, that sort of thing. And it just doesn't appeal to me, all them bloody coloured lights and all that banging, The whole shindig now reminds me of the end of the Roman Empire, Half of them have gone queer and there's bloody pubs for queers and all of that, and sort of the other half, the soul sort of mind is working all the time towards pleasure. Everything has to be pleasure. Somebody's got to bloody pay for the pleasure, Somebody's got to go and work and earn the coppers.
I like the way he thinks. Yeah. Some people out there, it just has to be pleasure all the time, stimulation all the time. It's like you got to have that balance from stimulation to relaxation. And to me, working on these is Fred's balance.
In the following weeks, it became clear that Allison really was determined to shake off the soot of the place and to depart forever beyond earshot of Fred's steam operations.
Aww.
He began to muster his assets for a divorce settlement, including, sadly, his 1927 AJS motorbike.
The same machine, round about 1924, but with an overhead valve engine, won the Isle of Man TT. Made when England made the best motorbikes in the world.
Not anymore.
Not so no more. I once went to Leeds on this,
That thing is so
Hell of a
beautiful.
deal.
Holy
Black
crap.
sand,
It's like 100 years old now.
Bloody winter and all. Yeah, my hands were frozen to handlebars. See why they've invented them wheels with only 3 spokes in, can't you? I had a mate who had one of these once. It used to take him a week clean it when he went to a do. Beautiful it was. Run like a sewing machine. Best motorbike I've ever seen, without a doubt.
Oh, it's so cool. That is a beautiful machine. Holy cow.
Gaining on you. This bike, up till 1969, I rode it for 10 years every day, you know, when I first started steeplejacking. Used to take the ladders on a wagon and go to work on this, you see. And, like, I always knew it was worth a bob or two. Like, well, now that I'm a bit desperate for money, it looks as though it's got to go. It's a bit sad, really, but, you know, somebody's got to suffer somehow in these dues, haven't they? But as I say, after having had a ride on it the other day, it filled me up with a bit of nostalgia, and, you know, I fancied, like, keeping the damn thing. But here again, you need all these tin hats and all of that, and I'm into tin hats. A great pity, really. But I suppose, like, they have an auction with Sotheby's, you know, it'll be, get two lunatics bidding against each other, we'll be right, we might make a couple of grand.
I wonder how much one of those things are worth right now. I think a lot of money.
These ducks, it was a shame, really. It's one of the few things I had to part with that I really liked.
Yeah.
And, you know, we got the thing there, and there were a hell of a crowd. In fact, there were that many people there, you couldn't move hardly. And I got £1,700. It was knocked down at 1,700 quid to a man from Macclesfield. I'll weigh that into the Building Society for the war efforts. You know, I'll not see any of it, but at least it'll help with the payments.
Yeah.
And all, and sort of I went away with the engine the other Friday to open a solid fuel shop at Bury, and when I come back, she'd moved on.
Yeah, this thing is awesome. Tick tock, tick.
I'm managing all right. The cooking's a bit of a mess, because you've got to stop whatever you're doing for go in and cook your dinner, you see. And it takes a long time, like, you know, which I'm used to, like, just racing in and getting at it. I did my first trip to met this divorced fella, like, young chap, you know, he'd only been married for 2 years, and it happened to him. And he took me to the supermarket the other day, you know, shoving the bloody trolley around, and I felt a right buck, you know, never done out like that in my life. The thing is, it's very peaceful here, you know, and we've got rid of the bloody pop music. And, you know, you've time to think, sort of thing. Before, all these young fellas coming round after the daughters, you know, the bloody parlour. I couldn't even sit in my own chair some days. There were that many of them in the place, you know.
Jeez.
Broke the bloody casters off the chaise lounge, like, you know. 6 of them sat on it, you know, big lads, all 6 foot tall. And all of them have gone now, so it'll give me a chance to lick the place into shape, sort of thing, you know. I've sanded the floor in the new extension, so tonight's job will be putting the sealer on. And you know, like I say, now I can play me Joseph Strauss records or waltzes, you know, and I like that.
There you go. Looking at the positive of things. Man, that poor guy, that sucks. Wonder if there's any documentaries out there on him that I could check out. I don't know if you guys want me to check out like a 30-45 minute documentary on Fred Dibnah. Excuse me, I would really like to get into just kind of the life of Fred and everything. It'd be a lot of fun to do that. But with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. Stay safe and don't forget to wash your hands. Bye.